Do you know when to use who versus when to use whom? Most people don't, and our ears don't do a very good job in telling us which word is correct. So today I'm going to give you a quick, easy way to decide who versus whom. Very helpful because this is a commonly tested error on both the SAT and ACT. What you see here today on your screen is what you might see if you logged in to one of our live Q&A sessions for the online SAT ACT results program. I hold these Q&A sessions by Zoom, which is a secure video conferencing system. You don't need to set up a profile. All you need is the unique link that'll be available only to our classroom participants. So you can see me here at my desk with my whiteboard and markers. I can put problems on the board just like I would if you came to see me in person. But you can see this conveniently from wherever you are. You can see I've also logged in up there my this could be you smiley face off of my phone, and apparently my upside down tablet with my ACT book over there. You can access the Q&A from your desktop, your notebook computer, your phone, your tablet, any internet enabled device. And the nice thing is we can have a conversation. You don't have to type out your question ahead of time. Show up and ask it in person. And I can then see if you're nodding your head, yeah, I got it. Or if you're giving that, okay, maybe you need to repeat or give a little bit more information look. So it's a really convenient and nice way to be able to do a live Q&A without ever leaving your home. Let me go ahead and answer today's question on who versus whom. It's one of those things that our ear doesn't guide us very well on, and most people don't know the rule. Here's the easy solution. If I'm going to use the word him that ends in an M, it's in a situation where I could use the word him or them, all conveniently ending in M. If those words don't work and you might instead use he or they, those are examples of situations where you would use the word who. Now you might be thinking, okay, that sounds like a cool trick, Megan. What's the explanation behind that? Who is a subject pronoun. We would call those in fancy grammar terms nominative pronouns. You don't need to know that term for the test. If I'm going to make it a subject, I, he, she, we, they, you would use who. If it's an object or calls for an objective pronoun, that's when I use whom. I might use me, her. Now, I'm not trying to give he and him as a gender biased issue. It's just she and her. Her doesn't end with M, making it not quite fit my cool mnemonic. So you'll look at the sentence and you'll say, could I replace the whom with the them? If it works, then yes. Let's take a look at a couple of examples. I've got here my big blue SAT book. I'm looking at test number 1. You could find test number 1 on the College Board website. Section 2, which is writing, the grammar, question number 30. Looking at the answer choices, who and whom, switching out. You know that's what they're testing us on here. Let's take a look at the sentence. It says the article goes on to suggest that the most valuable resources provided by co-working spaces are actually the people whom use them. Okay. Would I say them use them use the co-working spaces? That doesn't sound right. At that point, your ear can help you. Would I instead say they use the co-working spaces? Oh, yeah, that's a whole lot better. I would say they use them, so I'm going to use who. Quick elimination. There go the whom's. You're no longer having to debate yourself on it. Taking a look just at an ACT question, so you can see this applies equally. I've got here number 49, and the sentence says, through my parents, whom were still in touch with Joan's father, I learned that Joan was currently living in Fairbanks. Okay, who or whom? Would you say them were in touch with Joan's father? You would say they are in touch with Joan's father. So in this case, we would again use who. I'm not giving you the indication that you use one more than the other, but this is a handy way to tell the difference, who versus whom. Would I use him or them? The M ending words, use whom. If not, if it would be a he or a they, use who. Quick, easy tips like this, video so that we can see and write things on the board. I can put math problems up here. We can work anything that we would otherwise work in a classroom. You can get a lot of information out of our online Q&A sessions.